Good afternoon, folks. Robert Chappell here, Executive Editor of Madison365 with your daily update for Tuesday, April 19th. I have to let you know first that the daily update is brought to you by Forward Theater Company, presenting Russian Troll Farm, a workplace comedy at the infamous real-life internet research agency in Russia. Professional internet trolls work for days at a time, creating tweets and posts to sow discord and doubt among Americans. An urgent and a wicked smart tale about the folks who tried to promote Pizzagate, confuse Wisconsin, and tip the 2016 election. Presented at Overture Center for the Arts April 21st through May 8th. Tickets available now at forwardtheater.com. And we appreciate Forward Theater's support of Madison365. So a couple things I want to mention. It's going to be a brief update today. I do want to mention that COVID case numbers are actually down a little bit today, which is good. We've been kind of increasing our case daily averages for the past, a little over 3 weeks now. Today, with 471 new cases today, our 7-day average is 647. That was 670 something yesterday, 672 yesterday. So that's a drop off, which is good. Not so good though. Percentage of positive tests is at 6%, which is about twice as high as we want it. We want it to be 3.0% is kind of the magic number where we want to be on that measure. We're down at 6%. That's been going up as well. We don't love that. However, the current surge in cases, if you can call it a surge, is not having the severe consequences population-wide as previous iterations of the virus. We are seeing, even in these 3 weeks, if we should have seen an increase in hospitalizations by now, but we haven't. In fact, hospitalizations are down. 136 currently hospitalized, 23 in the ICU. Both those numbers are lower than yesterday. Death average, daily average deaths is at 2, which is the lowest we've seen in a long time. Well, there was a day or two last week where it was 2. But that's been also very low. We should be seeing an increase in those. If there's going to be an increase in hospitalizations and deaths from the current increase in cases, we should start seeing that right now. We're not seeing it. That's okay news. We don't mean to dismiss individual consequences, right? COVID is a multi-organ disease. It can cause long COVID. It can cause disability in people, in individuals. We don't want to discount that. However, on a population level, the disease is not as severe as it has been in the past. So that's basically the good news. The not so good news, there's been very little movement in vaccines, about 1/10 of a percentage point up from yesterday. 64.2% have received at least one dose. 61%, we're now past 61, have completed the series, but only 34% have gotten a booster. So get your boosters, folks. Okay, a couple other bits of news to mention. First of all, this Saturday at Sun Prairie is the BEAM Awards, the Black Excellence Achievement Makers. 700 kids from K to 12 will be honored for excellence in citizenship, in leadership, in academics, of a variety of qualities, right? Not just grade point, but other qualities as well, and also not just athletics. A lot of Black kids especially get a lot of attention for athletics. And Marilyn Ruffin, who's on the school board out there, wanted to change that. And since 2019 has been doing this, which is honoring Black kids especially for overall excellence in any number of things. So that story is at Madison365.org today. Also, we told you on Friday that Syed Abbas is running for state assembly in the 37th district. He has since decided to run in the 46th, which is next door. It's an adjacent district. It's not a big change, but it's an open seat. It's Gary Hebel is in that seat now. He's retiring. So Syed is going to run for that seat instead, although he will have to move there, but he won't have to move far. He'll have to move a few blocks, realistically. He'll have to move there if he wins. You can run for a seat you don't live in, but you got to live there once you win. And he's also representing District 12 in the Madison Common Council and wants to stay there. So he's going to continue to serve District 12 in the City Council. If he wins the assembly seat, he'll move to the 46th district, which again is not very far from him. It's not like he's changing communities or anything like that. So that was the update on that race. And finally, today, I just want to mention, I just came from Forward Madison training. They had open training today because they have a massive match tomorrow night in the U.S. Open Cup, 3rd round. They're hosting Minnesota United of Major League Soccer. This could be the biggest game in the club's history. It's going to be a big crowd. It's going to be horrible weather, apparently. But the team is ready. I'm going to write up a little preview of that match for tomorrow morning. I did talk to some of the guys. They're ready. As ready as you can be for a opponent that's 2 levels above you. Right? This is UW Platteville playing against the Badgers. Right? So it could be a big deal if they manage to pull off a result. Either way, it'll be a lot of fun to have a top tier side in town. We've never had a top tier soccer team play in Madison for a competitive match. They did. Minnesota United came down for an exhibition match in 2019. That was a lot of fun. This is the first time Forward Madison has played an MLS match or an MLS team in a competitive match. The winner will go on to the 4th round and face another MLS team, most likely, in the 4th round of the U.S. Open Cup, which is a fantastic domestic cup tournament. That is all I have for you today. Speaking of soccer, I have now to go coach U10 under 10 girls. So in practice, it's a beautiful day for soccer practice. But we'll be back tomorrow with more news for you. We'll have a recap of the match Thursday morning. But we'll be back tomorrow with the news and the updates on the COVID front and on other local news. Until then, have a wonderful evening. Take a walk outside today. Tomorrow is not going to be pleasant to be outdoors. So enjoy it tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
This is 365 Media.